button here. This is going to be a very cool, very educational, very interesting meeting. Basically, bottom line, what a lot of us don't realize is what goes on behind the scenes and what certain individuals do. We all know Dave Mead has got his hands in everything, okay? But there's also other individuals that make this company legitimate, that protect this company. And our first speaker is going to talk to us about compliance. His name is Mark Dubner. He is our compliance attorney. And I can't tell you how pleased I am that you're here, Mark. I tell you what, I see that you're muted, so I'm going to get you unmuted. Okay, you need to unmute yourself. There you go. Take it away, Mark. Go ahead, Mark. It's all yours. Mark, can you hear us?
Well, thank you very much. Glad to be here. Where is he at?
I don't know. I'll tell you what we'll do.
Well, yeah, let's switch up
to make sure that this continues to go on and go smoothly. This next gentleman is somebody that's going to take VEMA to completely new levels. This next gentleman has those God-given gifts that's going to help make VEMA a household name in such a relatively short period of time. This guy can do things with videos. He can create things that are all going to make us, they're all going to make us independently, financially, independently wealthy, financially, whatever, financially comfortable, whatever you want to say it. And I'm really anxious to have him talk to us a little bit. In fact, he is responsible for something you may or may not be aware of that's in your back office. It's a video, a getting started video. Okay. So if you haven't seen it, whether it be, after this meeting, please do go see it. So I tell you what, Barry Eichenberg.
Hey, Mike.
Yes.
Yeah, we weren't going to have Barry speak. I was just letting you know a little bit about who he is and what he's doing.
Okay.
Yeah, and we're going to play the video that a lot of people might not realize it, but in the back office now, on the overview page, is the getting started video that Barry, our own in-house video master, Barry, has put together for us.
You know what, Dave? I kind of knew that, but the wind chill factor here is like 30 below. It froze my brain. So
throw a hat on, brother.
So anyway, Tommy, if you're here, please play that video for everybody.
Please, Tommy.
Okay, can you guys hear me?
You bet. Loud and clear.
Okay, you guys see the screen?
Yes, we do.
Just gotta remember how to log in. Been a minute.
You're good, buddy. Mike's trying to get warm.
Okay, so once you log in, if you go to your back office, you see there's a little new flag I put down here, and getting started videos in this back office overview. So here we go, guys.
Thanks, Tommy.
Hello and welcome to this walkthrough of your MyVEMA back office. In this video, we're going to cover the overview, earnings, details, traffic, profile status, and websites links. The websites links is the most important link of all of these to get started with. So we're going to go ahead and begin here by entering our URL to the website that we want to get traffic to. Make sure you include the http:// or https:// in the URL. Once you have it entered in, go ahead and click on the preview and shopping viewer to make sure that you accurately entered your URL. Do that now, and I can see that Headwaters Lake Fellsmere, Florida is displaying properly just like I want it to, so I know I'm good to go there. Up above, you see a red box. This is the shopping viewer. This is where people come to qualify for the daily sweepstakes. This is where you're going to get traffic to your website. So once the countdown timer is finished, people are going to click on the next button. If they're interested in the website that they're seeing, they can click on the blue button here. It will open up this website in a new tab, and then they could go back and visit it at a later time. Clicking next will restart the timer, 15 seconds, and the process will continue. You'll see over here on the right-hand side, it will show you how many sites have been visited for the day. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and go back to our members area. Once you have entered your URL, you've checked it out, it's showing up properly, make sure you hit the Save Changes button. That way it locks it in, and then you are good to go from there. Next, we're going to go ahead and cover web clicks. This is what's going to get us started as far as driving traffic to our website. It's going to help us get more sales, customers, clients, whatever it is your website purpose is, that's what we're going to help you do here at MyVima, and we're going to be able to do it in a very unique and affordable way. Currently, I have 4,136 web clicks, meaning that my website will show up in the shopping viewer 4,136 times. So that's a lot of traffic I'm going to be able to drive to my website, and again, at a very affordable cost. So to do so, all you're going to do is click here to purchase web clicks. So we're going to go ahead and open up this page here. We will have a video that gives you a full explanation of the web clicks purchasing process and what it means to purchase them in a 50% down payment. So for the sake of this video, though, we're going to go ahead and just select a package just so you can see the process of purchasing. So we're going to go ahead and click Add to Cart. Once you've done that, you'll see that it's been added to cart, $10 in item. You can view your cart here. Scrolling down the page is going to give you the explanation of what you're purchasing here. You can click Add to Cart. It's already put it in there, so I'm going to click View Cart. From there, I can see that it's the brass web clicks package, down payment $10. Come on down, make sure that this number is accurate, and then go ahead and click Proceed to Checkout. Now you have a couple different options when it comes to paying for your web clicks. You can either do it out of your commissions that you have, that you've been paid for MyVima renting your website. This will be from your earnings, or you can select credit card. Over on the left-hand side, you're going to see a form you're going to need to fill out. Typical anytime you're purchasing anything on the internet, you're going to fill out your first name, last name, and so on. Make sure that the information you fill in over here, including name and address, matches exactly what your credit card statement says, so that there's not any conflict or issues with the payment going through. We also recommend that you at least one time go ahead and open up the privacy policy, read through that and the terms and conditions so you fully understand what purchasing web clicks means, so that there is no confusion. Once you've done that, go ahead and click Place Order. Okay, really simple to do. Okay, moving back up to the top, we're going to go ahead and start with the Overview tab now. The Overview tab is going to show you your replicated MyVima link. This is the link you're going to go ahead and share out with the general public, friends, family, whoever it may be, coworkers. To copy this link and send it out, you're going to make sure that you do it by clicking on the Click Here to Copy Your Replicated Link button. This is the way to do it. That ensures that the link is copied from the first character to the last character without leaving any characters off or adding any extra spaces. Once you've copied that, it goes to your clipboard, and now you can go to your social sites, you can go to your email, text message, whichever method you want to send it out to somebody, and just paste it and send it off. Moving on down the page, the AI marketing system is a fantastic system for marketing your website, whatever it may be, your business, anything. Definitely something you're going to want to check out. There will be a video link here at some point in time that's going to give you a full explanation of this AI marketing system. And if you find value in it, then take full advantage of it. Moving on down from there, we've got videos of previous calls. Pretty self-explanatory. We're going to go ahead and click on that. MyVima does calls on a regular basis. If you can't make them live, you'll find the replay recorded versions here, and you're going to definitely want to go check those out to make sure that you're up on the latest developments and things that are going on with MyVima. We're going to return to this page and go to downline. Downline is what is reflected by the people you sent the link to, your referral link, and who have joined Vima. So those are the people you're going to see down here in this downline. And then you have some more information down here.
Hello, wonderful evening. It's Bob Ivan Brooks from Nicaragua. Sorry for the
Mute yourself.
Go ahead and move up here and move on to the earnings tab. Here we're going to see request payment. This is going to be your available balance that you can request to receive. Currently, I have $19.99 available that I could withdraw. I can request it through paychecks. I can see my view payment status here, and rolling down the page, I can sort my earnings with a from and until time frame, or I can just simply look down and see the period and what I've earned, the earnings and the paid. Now moving on to the details tab, we're going to see automatic repurchase with rental fees. Now you will see a video that clearly explains web clicks and what it means to purchase them with a down payment. But for this video, I just want to cover the 80, 90, and 100 and what that means. When you purchase web clicks and you're earning an income through the rental of your site to MyVima, this will automatically repurchase web clicks for you, either by taking 100% of your earnings, 90% of your earnings, or 80% of your earnings, whichever you prefer. So if you're on 80% repurchase, if you have $100 in earnings, it's going to take $80 and repurchase web clicks for you and leave $20 in your earnings. It's up to you on how you want to do it, but that's basically how this works. Again, refer to the overview video on purchasing web clicks and what that means. Moving on down from there, we've got our pay details. You're going to see the amount you've been paid, the order number, and the date. Okay, so just more information about your business, web click details. This is going to be a reflection of how things are going with the website that you have in the shopping viewer. So pay attention to this as well. Next up is traffic. Here we're going to click on that link, and this is going to reflect the people who have clicked on your replicated link right here. Okay, when they click on that, you're going to see the information reflected here under visits, hits, and referrals. You can keep an eye on that to see how well you're doing when you're sending your link out to other people to have a look at. And then we're going to go to profile. That's basically going to be your information under this tab here. Click to edit your profile information. That's going to be your first name, last name, email, passwords. You can change your password up there as well. Click here to edit payment information. By default, that's the page you see here. You're going to go ahead and fill this information in all the way down and click save to lock it in. Status, there really isn't anything under here to cover. This was just something more applied when MyVima site first came up, so we're not even going to cover that. We're just going to go ahead and go over real quickly just a couple of the most important things that we talked about here in this video, which is under the websites tab. Make sure you have the http:// in your URL or the HTTPS. Make sure that you click the preview so it's showing up properly and click save changes so it's locked in. And then of course from there you're going to want to go down and purchase your web clicks so that you can start getting traffic to your website. The other thing we want to cover is under the overview tab would be your replicated link. This is the link you're going to send out to others to invite them to come over and check out MyVima. Make sure you copy this link by clicking the blue button, again, to ensure that you have it accurate from start to finish. That way you're going to get credit. And the last thing you want to do is send out a link and it's not complete, and then people come to the site, or they won't even be able to get to the site because the link isn't working properly. So with that all being said, I want to thank you very much for checking out this video. If you have any questions at all, please feel free to reach out to us. We want to help you in any way that we can. Your success is our success, and we want to be there for you every step of the way. So thanks again for watching this video. We will see you in the next one.
Cool.
Okay, guys. It's an awesome video. Barry did a great job, I think. So everyone, I would encourage everyone that comes into the program to ask them to watch that getting started video first thing when they get into the back office. Helps educate people, make them more comfortable with the program. And when someone's more comfortable with something, they are better prepared to share it with other people. I want to say something else here, guys. Just some updates real quickly. The 75-cent Web clicks will be good through February 15th. The half price web clicks, again, will be going until February 15th. Now, I want to say something about also the 3 levels, the 15%, 10%, and 5%. If you notice, that has not been paid yet. Tommy's still working on that, and he's very soon will have that done. And I just want to let everyone know, we always look out for the folks. So when everything will be retroactive, when he activates that, everything will be retroactive to when we first launch, and you will get paid 100%. So I just want to let you know that.
Absolutely.
And yeah, and then one thing about the 100%, when you go and you can set that at 100%, 90 or 80%. What you want to do, guys, is think about what Vima means to you as far as a financial vehicle. It's a definite financial vehicle that can get you anywhere you want to go, whether it's paying for school for the children, private schools, or vacations, or paying off the house, or getting a new house, car, whatever. Set those goals and set it for what I recommend, and I've done this in the past, and I've done very well. I set it at 100%, and you just figure out what income level you want to get to, and with your earnings, you take do the 20% of that, and that's the income level that you want to be at, and this should go for that. And when you get there, you set it for 100%. When you get there, then you can just go back in, switch it to 80, and then 80% will be ordering your rental clicks, web clicks, and the 20% you could take out as income. So I just want to let you guys know that if you have it set at 80%, it's by default is set at 80. You're going to want to get into your back office and teach this, guys, to have people set it for 100% to help build up your web click packages faster. And I guess that is about what I have to say. I'm not sure if Andy is in the house, if he is, but I can tell you what, guys, this thing is starting to take off. As you can see in the back office and what Barry just showed everyone, that a lot of things are getting done, and they will continue to get done. And there are always going to be things, and we're going to always improve it, evolve it. And I've always said, this time next year, you won't recognize this. It's just going to keep getting better and better and better, which means we all do better and better and better. So that's about it, guys. Andy, are you in the house?
Yes.
Okay, I'll turn it over to you, buddy.
All right. I have one update, and that's the update about the payment processor, the e-wallet that we had built. And that is ready for us. But there's one thing that is holding it up, and that is they wanted 3 months of bank statements from Vima. But we only opened a Vima account when we got this started. So, and we only started putting money into that just, I guess probably 4 or 5 days ago, a week ago. So they're saying, well, we'll take one bank statement for us. So we're talking about probably 25 more days before we can give them a full month of a bank statement. And at that time, we'll be able to proceed with it. One thing they look at is how much money you got flowing into your bank account. But they take in consideration that it's a new business, a startup, and it'll take a while to get the money flowing in a large way. So if we can have a good month, not if, but we will have a good month for the next 20 days where we can get a good bank statement for the people, because it'll determine whether or not we have credit card processing where we can have almost unlimited amounts of money that can be purchased through that, or whether it'll be smaller amounts. So it's very important if you got people that want to purchase $2,000 worth, $4,000 worth, or whatever, go ahead and get them involved.
Miss Anderson, that you were walking up the street where she was walking.
Guys, can you mute yourself?
Got it. Yeah.
Yes, because we lived on that same.
Jeez. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry, Andy.
That's okay. And I just want to kind of give you one thought tonight to think about, and that is success doesn't come to you. You must go to it. We can't sit around and wait. We're making money.
Or you could have walked up to the next street and then.
I'll take care of
Hey,
it.
guys,
We're making
Dahlia, please stay muted. Okay, go ahead.
we're making money with our rental income. We're making money in sponsoring people. But some people are just sitting on the sidelines just with the rental income. But folks, that's just part of it. You build your organization so that you can continue to earn money every time they purchase. They purchase for the next 6 months, repurchasing that 80%, you're making 15% if they're on your first level, 15% every time they purchase. So we have people now that's got, 20, 25 people more on their front line. And everybody can do the same thing if you believe in yourself and believe that you could get it done. And come to these training programs and other training programs that people have. There's a group that has a training program on Tuesday nights. I think a couple of groups, Canada, J.R. Bloom and Dr. Will, they have one on Tuesday nights. So there's a lot of ways that you can learn and improve your skills to be able to start sponsoring people. And I guess that our compliance attorney probably couldn't get on the call tonight. I never saw his name up there.
Andy, he is on. Mark, can you unmute yourself? Mark, you're muted. If you can go down to the left-hand bottom of your screen on your computer.
yeah, he's unmuted.
There you go.
Okay, Mark.
Mark, we don't hear you. I think your microphone might be off. We still can't hear you.
Well, we'll get him on next week.
I could read lips. She said, I love you, Andy, and I love my Vima. Right, Mike?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Do you have any questions there, Derek, that you need to answer that you're getting on?
You've answered quite a few of them. Probably the most common one was the 15, 10, and 5%. I know we're all anxious for that. But boy, when Tommy flips that switch, wow, are we going to be in for a surprise, aren't we? That's going to be
Big time, big time.
Yeah. So I can't wait for that to happen. The other one, Andy, I love your one-liner there. Success doesn't come to you, you must go to it. And that reminds me of one I've used for 40 years, and I keep telling my kids, and I know I've said this before, but there's three kinds of people. There's people that make it happen, people that watch it happen, and people that wonder what happened. Which one are you and which one are us? And I know it's easy to sit back and kick back, but don't worry about that 15 and 10 and 5%. Go get it right now. Go get it right now. Let's make it happen. Okay.
Awesome, buddy.
Okay.
David, I know you had asked me to say something about the mall and buying in the mall.
Oh, yes, yes.
I had a neighbor. I got a feedback, and I don't know how to get rid of it. Let me see.
Yeah, guys, this is our own Julie Wyckoff.
The one, the only, the original, not a cheap
Absolutely.
imitation. This is not a cheap imitation or Julia wannabe. It's the real Julia Wyckoff.
Absolutely, buddy.
I feel like we need a theme song.
Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
Yes,
Yes.
perfectly. We heard you before.
Okay.
Perfect.
Okay, but I was getting a feedback. I couldn't talk. Anyway, I just encourage everybody to go to the shopping mall, invite their friends and family to shop in there, even if they don't want to be a part of the company right now. That send them to the mall. And I had my neighbor bought a $6,000 worth of her new kitchen equipment. She went to Lowe's and bought 2 of the items, and then went to Home Depot and bought the other 2. So she spent $6,000 in one day in our mall, and you all are sharing in that. So I just
Awesome.
encourage everybody. Everything went well. I'm still waiting on the one to come in, but I've already sent an email to support for that. And but yeah, it's a wonderful thing to have people shop in that mall, and we all share in it. So I encourage everybody to do that.
That's awesome.
Awesome, Julie. Yeah, that's fantastic. Can you imagine having tens of thousands of us and then eventually millions shopping in the mall like that? How incredible that's going to be
Right.
as far as an income, a financial vehicle for everyone.
It's gonna
Yes,
happen.
and
It's gonna
I
happen.
really encourage everyone to do their Walmart online shopping there. I mean, we don't get a rebate on our food, but that's okay because everybody that shops in that mall, and we've got over 1,000 or more members now, about 1,500. If we all did that, shopped at Walmart, everybody gets a cut in that. It's founders. So I encourage
Absolutely.
that. Thanks, Dave.
That's
I just wanted
awesome,
to tell you
Julie.
that.
Yeah, thank you so much. I completely
Mhm.
forgot. Yeah, that was awesome.
Okay.
Well, Dave, can I say something?
Yes, sir.
I just want to elaborate on what Andy said, because that's the day that I pick is Tuesday, that I have meetings, that I'm going to have meetings with my team, and that's
Awesome.
one of the things that I going to let everyone know, that you need to go in the mall and do your shopping there. It's all about traffic, and it's going to
Yeah.
help take the company to the next level that Andy been talking about. So that's, what Judy just said. You
Yeah.
need to just, every time I do my meetings, I'm going to keep saying, because we always buying something. We always do. But just go to the mall. It's back there. Whatever you're going to buy is in the mall. Buy it there. That's all I want to
Absolutely.
say.
But again, that's awesome. And we're all, I tell you, for all of us here to start shopping, teaching that concept, like Julie and Marlon has shared with everybody, it's just going to strengthen the company. It's going to strengthen our longevity, our incomes. It's going to help everything and eventually attract large advertisers. And I'm sure we're attracting some very powerful people right now are watching us, guys. So yeah, it's going to be incredible. It's going to be fun. And
Real quick, could Mike be, when you finish up there, if he would try unmute Mark, he's tried a couple other things, and let's see if he's
sure, if he can.
He is unmuted now.
Mark, will you go ahead and say something, Mark? No, you're still muted. Okay. We'll get it fixed for next week.
Okay. Yeah, we've all been there. No problem. Okay, thanks, Dr. Jim. Okay, guys, anyone else have anything else, any input? If not, go ahead.
I have an input. This is Karen.
Hi, Karen.
Hi, I would like to see, when you have money in your account and you make purchases, I would like to see it deducted immediately. Because I was helping someone buy a bronze package, and she actually only had money for 3, and we end up buying 5 because the money was not deducted right away.
Yeah, right. And we've stated that on the calls. Tommy that's one of the projects he's working on currently, and you can see what he's got done this week. I mean, fantastic, a number of things he's accomplished and got done, and that certainly is on the table, Karen. So I would just suggest everyone let your people know that it doesn't come out automatically yet. It will, and Tommy's working on it, and you'll see that eventually here get done. And this is just part of it, guys. We're the pioneers. We're the ones that are, making the trails and leading before everyone else. And so this time next year, we're going to be, even sooner than that, but this time next year, we're going to be in a great place, and I'm so glad that everything that these challenges, and that's life in general, guys. It's challenges, but I can tell you this: whatever challenges that come our way, we'll go over, under, around, and through it. And that's the mindset you have to have in business, and that's what we have. And we have a fantastic, strong group of marketers like you guys, and we're gonna make it happen, guys. So let's go out there this week. Let's, the 75-cent half price web clicks are good for another, what's today, another 12, 13 days until the 15th. So let's get out there and make this thing happen, guys. We have the rest of the month to do what Andy suggested, that we just have the best month we possibly can, so we can get that e-wallet up and running, and that's going to make a tremendous difference, guys, on the growth of the company. So with that said,
forgive me.
yeah.
I have a
One more
question.
quick thing. I just wanted to thank you and Barry for a job well done on that video.
Thank
That's
you.
what we're trying to do across the board with everything you can think of. And forgive me. So that's a great start, and it looks really good. Thank you.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you, Barry. Thank you, David.
Yeah, thank
I
you.
have a
And I'll let
question.
Barry know, Dr. Jim, because he does an awesome work and an awesome job. And you can see more too. He's working on a lot more.
Good.
Okay, thank you. And
All righty, everybody. Oh, go ahead.
I have a question.
Yes.
Yeah, you said by the 15th, the 75 cents is going to be over with. So what will the web click be per web click as of the 16th?
$1.50. It would go back
It
to
will go back to.
$1.50. Yes.
Okay. Another follow-up question. Why is it that we are not allowed to repurchase our own percentage, like 80, 90, whatever percentage we are doing? I noticed this week that there's a repurchase that I wasn't aware of. So maybe you could tell us a little bit why we didn't get a chance to do that.
Okay, I guess you might not have, you might have come on the call a little bit late because we showed the video. Barry covered that, but yeah, now we have the ability to set it at 100%, 90 or 80%.
But I think,
I highly recommend 100%. If you're building this business the proper way, setting it at 100% for the first several months, because you want to build up those web click packages, guys. You want to build that up, your earnings up. So you set it at 100%, and when you get to the income level you wish to be, where 20% of your earnings is the income you wish to be at, then do a 80-20, and then you'll be good to go.
is that,
And we'll have training on that specifically later. Probably we'll talk to Barry about doing some separate training for that for everybody.
is that the question you asked, or did you ask about why?
Yeah, that's it, Andy. I was asking. I know we were told that we would do the 80-20 event, we can do that.
Right.
But I was saying, why didn't we, because I noticed personally this week that there's a repurchase that I wasn't aware of. So I'm like, okay, we have a repurchase. So that's when I look in my details to see the information. So as Andy rightly said, I was asking why, because I already know about building the business, but I was asking why.
Okay, the why is you make a down payment on a package,
right?
And then a minimum of 80% of your rental fees goes to purchase the amount of web clicks. In other words, you keep purchasing those web clicks until you reach the maximum amount for that package.
Right.
That's a requirement, and that's the way we had to set it up like that because to be compliant with the government.
Yep.
May I ask a question? I just wanted to find out about the AI. A lot of us have gone in and we've signed up the way Cheryl Coco has shown us. But what we're finding is there's something we're missing still because no traffic is going to our sites. So there's a part of it as to how to post and so forth to get the general public to see our websites that
Right.
we're missing. And we would like to know when we're going to get training because our 2 months is flying by and we're wasting the AI 3 months.
Right.
So what will happen is most of us are not going to bother to purchase because we've not.
Right. Great question. And I put in a call to Cheryl today, waiting to hear back. So tomorrow I hopefully should hear back from her. And what I'm going to do is set up another training. It might maybe be on like a Monday or Tuesday instead of Thursday. We'll see. We'll see this week how we can possibly get her to come in and do another training. And I'm going to ask her to do another one if she could, a slower one, but with the necessary information in the beginning that she lacked in the first one she did. But yeah, I'll be talking to her tomorrow. And once I've talked to her, we'll set a time for another training. And we'll get that done ASAP.
We will
Do we know?
We will extend that. We will extend that time. So don't worry about losing time on it.
Thank you, Andy. That's great.
Thank you. That's awesome.
Do we know if she has those letters written, Mike, that she or Dave, that she was supposed to write?
No, I'm not sure. I have to talk to her tomorrow.
Okay.
Like I said, and yeah, there's a number of things I want to go over with her.
Hey, Dave,
okay.
It would be a good idea if you could set it up on a different day and not on the Thursday because,
yeah,
you know,
Yeah.
let's leave the Thursday for what we're doing here.
Yeah,
You know?
I was thinking in terms, like I said, Monday or Tuesday, maybe even on Wednesday. We'll see.
That'd be
But
great. That'd be great.
you know,
A completely
I have to
separate
go with
AI
her
training.
schedule.
All that
She
meeting will
has
be
to
an
take
AI
her
training.
time. Yeah, she does a lot. She does a lot. She does a great job too. Really.
Yes, she does.
Just
Hello,
remember,
I have a good question.
Church night is on Wednesday.
Right. I'm thinking Monday or Tuesday.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you.
Can I ask a good question?
Yes.
Like on the auto repurchase, you know, when you have enough money in your account and the auto repurchases, web
Right.
clicks, where do the web clicks show up at?
I was, I guess Tommy, without me going and taking a look, probably under details.
Yeah, it's under details. And we talked earlier, I think today, Damien, that's down below. You just scroll down to the bottom. So when you see repurchase for $6, you're going to see 8 web clicks, brand new purchases for you today.
Awesome, buddy. Thanks, Derek.
Yeah.
Very good. I think we should
Okay,
call it a night.
I have a question on the AI.
Last question. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you. So basically, I wanted to ask on the AI side, I know Cheryl was going through showing how setting it up. I was wondering that will it have a feature so that we can set it up, say a project that me and a partner are working on to draw, like, say for email addresses like funnels? Will it be that sophisticated or is it more just to promote the VEMA site? In other words, diversify.
Well, they actually, it's customized to VEMA, and we paid them to do the customization for us, and they will be continuing to do that and adding to that. But it's a robust system. You can use it to build any business. You can, I mean, you've got the website builder back there. You've got unlimited autoresponder type of system that you can have separate and unlimited separate email campaigns. So yeah, you can go in and set up another business if you'd like, certainly. And there are tutorials in the back office. I believe it's under support. And you go there and they have a number of tutorials that might answer a lot of the questions, guys.
Very, very
Okay,
good.
thank you, because I still want to promote VEMA as well, too. I don't want to pull away from that project, but I was wondering if we could diversify, do more than one. I appreciate you answering that.
Sure, you're welcome. Okay, guys, is that about it? And I guess we'll call it tonight. And
No, my
Great
name is
night.
Sharon Elliott. Hello. I would
Okay.
like us to close in prayer since we're all Christians and it's a Christian company. I thank you, God, for bringing Mr. Andy's wife home safely from the hospital. I thank you for Mr. Andy and the team, this company, all the members, what you're doing. We know we can plan, but it's you who execute. Be with us, Lord. Show us, Heavenly Father, where the shortcomings are. Show us how to solve the problems, Lord. You help us solve it. We'll be sure to give you all the praise and all the glory. It's in the mighty name of Jesus that we pray. Amen.
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 Very
Amen.
much on that.
Awesome,
That
guys.
was
What a way
nice.
to end the
No
night. Awesome.
doubt. Have a
Okay,
great
guys.
night, everybody.
Let's have a
Night.
great week.